What's up, everybody? We are back here once again,
All right.
ready for some truck racing. We got the ISSL Super Trucks here at Talladega for a money race here tonight. Let me go ahead and get everything updated on my end. Let's go ahead and click on a few buttons. All right, so how's everybody doing here tonight? I got to go ahead and fix the ticker because, the NASCAR ticker sucks. For whatever reason, it has issues with SDK, so we're gonna go ahead and try and get that fixed here tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and update YouTube, and we're gonna go through tonight's starting lineup. Let's see, iRacing. I gotta type this in every time on YouTube. I wish it would autosave like Facebook does. What's up, Billy? What's up? Alright, for some reason, giving me some weird message. There it is. Alright, tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight is going to be Zachary, Sean Hill in second. Hey, we got Garrett Maines in here in that third position. Jeff in fourth. Matthew Baker fifth. John Ellis in sixth. David Sheets in that seventh position. Kenneth in eighth. Danny in ninth. Jason in that 10th position. Chris 11th. And Nick Fuller in 12th. Then it's going to be Nash in that 13th position, followed by Andrew and 14th, Timothy 15th, Brian in 16th, Steve in that 17th position, Mark 18th, Chris 19th, and Ambrose in that 20th and final position. That's crazy. Did you get thank you for the share, Ray, by the way. Did you get that wheel from Brett? For Brett, I know he said he sent it to you so you could use it. I'm listening to the drivers meeting because I want to know how much money they're racing for here tonight. Looks like we got 20 trucks total. Andrew's starting on pit road. We got 3 people that are not out there. Oh, you're good, Baker's mom. Awesome, Ray. Awesome. Ronnie, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. We got Baker's mom out there. As always, a pleasure. All right, we're going to jump up to the front of the pack as we're going to go green this time by. Brandy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hold on. Waiting for tonight's payouts. 19. Chris Walker did not pay, so Chris is not in there. But we're going to be looking for the green flag. $200 to the winner, 100 for second, 45 for third, and 32 for fourth. I don't know. I think that's what he said. So that is the payouts. $200 to the winner here tonight. As the pace car pulls in, we are looking for the green flag this time by. Through the tri-oval, Zach leads them to the green flag in that number 4 machine. Who's going to win here tonight? If you got a favorite out there, we know who Baker's mom's rooting for. Let me know in the chat as the green flag is out as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. So these guys take a little bit of time to pick up the pace. Looks like Andrew's coming out onto the track. Brian is not in there. Oh, Brian is not in there for some reason. Huh. Back up to the front as Garrett Maines is pushing the back of Zach as they come down the back straightaway. Here comes Matthew Baker to the front on the high side, heading towards turn number 3. Baker to the front. He's going to move down to the bottom as I head through turn number 3 and 4. My cameras seem weird. Oh, a little bit of shakiness through 3 and 4. Are they going to get a caution early on? They keep it straight out of turn number 4. Who's going to lead lap number 1 is the 4 of Zach. Moves his way back up to the front. Baker with the edge on the bottom at the line. Who's it going to be? I couldn't tell. I think it was Zach, but it was barely. If it was, it's headed to turn number 1 and 2. Everybody doing a great job here tonight, being aware as there's a little bit of contact early on. I'll bet you Andrew wishes they weren't so good at it. Brian is out on the track. So Brian and Andrew's out on the track. I don't know what happened to Ambrose. Ambrose is not out there as they head towards turn number 3 and 4. Rooting for the number 30. Gotta root for Kenneth's good people. Through turn at number 3 and 4, we got Baker down low, Zachary up high as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. Holy cow, I'm lost. Got used to dirt. It happens so much quicker because it's a short track. On the high side, Zach's going to lead this time by with Garrett Maines pushing him down into turn number 1 and 2. Baker down low, third lane starting to form. I think that's John Ellis pushing on the high side down the back straightaway. 3 wide heading towards turn number 3 and 4. Only thing is it might be the pedals. It might not be the switch. Clean the pedals out. There might be a little bit of dust and stuff in there, right? And Zach leads the way on the high side, but here comes Baker pushing hard back on the bottom. Go ahead and head on the nose of one of these guys. We'll take on the nose of Zach. Zach in the KTM number 4. KTM Red Bull number 4 as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Third lane trying to forward and push their way to the front as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, top side is starting to get that momentum. Here comes the 77 of Sean Hill with a big push behind him. That is, who is that on the outside pushing him? Whoever it is a great freaking pusher. Oh, it is pretty crazy. Gets a little sketchy through turn number 3. Everybody keeps it straight. Let's see, that is seventh is going to be Nick Fuller. Nick Fuller is in that number 14 machine. As they come out of the triangle across the line, Zach continues to lead down into turn number 1 and 2. Lap traffic just ahead. As it looks like Brian is going to go a lap down after starting on the pits as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, I know you are. I know you are, Ray. I don't think anybody was thinking you weren't. I would just clean out the pedals. Could be the pedals, just to see. Chris, did you get that coffee? As Zach continues to lead in that middle lane. Matthew Baker just ahead in the middle of turn 3. As they come out of turn number 4, coming to the line, who's going to lead this time by? Who is going to lead this time by? With Zach with the edge coming to the line, looks like he's going to lead with Garrett Maines pushing him on the outside. Third lane trying to form, but they just can't seem to get organized with trucks. They're going to need a few more people up at the top. You got to push completely around this whole thing as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway drag race, looking for turn number 3. I'll tell you what, Baker's got a good pusher on the back. I think that is David Sheets. Let me take a look. That's pushing him. Yep. David Sheets pushing him down the back straightaway. That top side with Garrett Maines in that experience. It's just so darn good. Oh! Baker up the track. Almost gets turned off the nose stack. That was wild. Somehow they held on to it as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Matthew Sheets on the bottom side. Baker's not going to be able to lead again. This is going to allow the third lane to start to get some momentum up high as they head into 1 and 2. Loose into 1 and 2 there. Top side is going to lose that momentum as Baker leads the middle lane out of the good racing. Ox, thank you for the like. What's up, Jessica? Let's go, Stubbs. You know Stubbs. You know Timothy's back here a little ways. Just hanging out. Through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. David leading it on the bottom side as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Zach back up on. Baker has been shuffled back to third in that middle lane as they come out of turn 4 through the tri-oval. Coming across the line, David's going to lead that. Zach is going to lead that time by. Third lane starting to get a few more people up there. Schultz, thank you for the stars. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Did not ding in my ear. And thank you for the share, as always, as we come down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Zachary leading that middle lane as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Yo! Oh, it's all good, man. I know you got to get some sleep. This is the late night show here. 3 wide through the tri-oval. Coming to the line. 4 wide. 4 wide into the third lane. That's the third row. Wow. Somehow they all keep it straight as it looks like. It looks like, who was that? That was Nick Fuller's going to drop back to the back of that group. I think he might have needed to get some air. That's why he went up there. Go 63. What's up, Ox? Rich, thank you for the 333 stars. Down into turn number 3 and 4. I'm going to announce that tomorrow, by the way, Rich, for the big block race. See if we can get some of your guys up in there. Your son's guys. Out of turn number 4, coming to the line. It's still going to be Zachary up front as we hit the line. Oh, topside getting momentum. It's Sean Hill. Sean Hill is going to get it in the third lane. It's 3 wide coming across the line. Reed, thank you for the like. Rich, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Don't forget to follow. I appreciate you, Chris, for sure. Down the back straightaway, it's going to be a drag race to turn number 3. 9 laps into this one already, guys. 9 laps into this one. Good show here so far as they close in on the lap car of Andrew. Just ahead. Fox has got the popcorn. He's ready for something to eat. As they come out of turn number 4. Coming to the line this time by. I don't think Will's going to make it to the front this time. Guys, if you're over on the YouTube side, don't forget to hit that thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you prefer. As we head into turn number 1 and 2. And down to the apron in 1 and 2. He's going to back it down. Let these guys get around out of turn number 2. A lot of respect there. Baker's going to move to the high side. Oh! That was scary as Maines moves up high. Towards the back, somebody scraping off the wall. I think that might have been, no, that was Nick Fuller. I think bounced it off the wall. Yeah, he's definitely got damage. Through turn number 3 and 4, it is going to be David Sheets leading the bottom lane as Garrett Maines has moved to lead that middle pack. I think that's what that whole deal was about, why he moved around like he did. As they come out of turn 4, coming to the line this time by. This is wild. Wow. Maines, I think, just barely got Baker at the line. And Baker just barely got David at the line. As they head through turn number 1 and 2. Man, this is wild. This is wild. Look at these cars. 3 wide. Now for 11, coming to 12 laps. These guys somehow keeping it clean as they head into turn number 3. Garrett Maines leading that middle lane, but here comes David Sheets down on the inside through turn number 3 and 4. On a turn number 4. The top side trying to get some momentum. Baker leading it with Sean Hill on his heels as they come through the tri-oval. Maines leads it in the middle. He's going to lead this time by. So 3 wide from second on back. Bottom side He's not getting the push he wants on the bottom side. He needs a lot more push than that from Danny, I think it is, just behind him as they come out of turn number 2. That bottom lane has definitely lost some momentum as they come out of 2 down the back straightaway. Top 2 lanes definitely starting to prevail here as we got 12 laps into this one, down into turn number 3. Let's go off the nose of David Sheets because he's out a little bit. Just look how close these guys are. It's so much fun. As Garrett gets some momentum in the middle, we're going to jump up on him. Who's going to lead it at the line this time by his head through the triangle? Looks like it might be David, but here comes Garrett to the line. Garrett's going to lead it that time by. Top side trying to come forward. Matthew Baker in that number 5 as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Good push into 1 and 2 by Sean Hill as they roll through turn number 1 and 2, out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. So crazy, such good racing, down the back straightaway. Baker with the edge, heading towards turn number 3. Wow, Baker almost pushed out far enough. You know he's going to try and clear it to the middle, but he wasn't able to get there as Sheets. You can see it's so weird. It's all about where they are in the corner. You can tell, like, Baker taking the longest way around definitely has the disadvantage in the middle corners, but they get that big push and big run out of the turn. Topside gains some momentum, but it's going to be Garrett Maines in the middle row once again, this time by. Yeah, it's freaking awesome, isn't it? I love that angle, especially when they're 3 wide, and let them do it on starts on just about anything. They're all spreading out behind the leader. I love that angle. Down straightaway. Still a drag race 3 wide. I'm just impressed by these guys as they head into turn number 3. It's going to be halfway through this one. This time behind is so smooth, so consistent, so respectful as they come out of turn number 4. David Sheets with the lead, but here comes that middle lane. Once again, it's hard to beat that middle lane out of turn number 4. Always a couple things I like about Talladega if I'm running it is I want to be on that top side. Yeah, it is awesome. I agree, Baker's mom. Always want to be, I want to be in the second lane of a 2-by-2 restart at that, like, green, white checker deal, because I feel like the top or the middle lane is open for left foot speed, gives you more opportunities. But some guys like to be on the bottom because they feel like they got to play safe skate. If you're running with a good group like we have here, that middle lane is definitely ideal. And if they open it up, you're going to take it. Through turn number 3 and 4, definitely some good racing. A little hazy up here. As they come out of turn number 4, middle lane definitely prevailing, but here comes the third lane. Will they get him at the line this time by? Ooh, he tried. The bottom lane definitely lost a lot of momentum. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Still side by side. Top side definitely getting a little more momentum this time as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Past the halfway point, 14 laps to go as they come down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. I wish there's a few more camera angles I wish they had. Daytona has it. Ooh, this one split up. Did we get a wreck? Yellow flag came out. I missed it watching everything. I was looking at the camera angles and I missed what happened. My bad. Big F in the chat. Oh, Baker into the wall. No. Is it a bad push? Let's go check on Matthew Baker. We're going to check. Nope, that won't work. We're going to check the far chase. Let's see. Oh, he moved a little bit and then up into the wall. Ooh. Hill with a big wreck. Relatively small wreck where they were considering, but 3 cars definitely badly damaged into this one. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think that's just a bad push on a hill. Is really all this one is. Wow, Watch the ride these guys take. Here comes Baker up into the wall. Oof. Watch these guys. Sean Hill up in the air. Baker flying. Big wreck. Ooh, I think, did Andrew escape through that? Oh, we gotta look at that. Did Andrew escape through it? We gotta. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. Andrew just cruising, and there's cars flying at him. That is insane. Yeah. That was crazy. All right, so all right, let's jump in. Let's do roll the gyro cam. Let's do the gyro cam for this wreck. We're gonna ride with Sean because he gets the most air. Woo! What a ride out of Sean Hill as he flies through the air. Bad night for those guys. It looks like we had a few cars out. Yeah, that is crazy. Poor Baker. I think Baker is done. Oh, poor guys. Yeah. It was just hard pushing. I mean, these guys you have to push. That was definitely not intentional, but you got to push. And it looks like Sean might have moved a little bit when he was pushing, and that's what I think caused it. But I mean, it's so hard to tell at those speeds. I think that is going to be Baker done for the night. Guys, if you're over there watching on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you get that like, the share, and a follow. Yeah, definitely was a ride, John, for sure. Definitely was. As we're going to come through, I think it's going to be one to go this time by. We're going to get ready for that green flag. Looks like we're going to take the green flag with 10 laps to go. Garrett Maines leading the way tonight in that number 31 machine. I don't think anybody's really surprised. Garrett Maines out front. So what I'm surprised about is not seeing his dad out here. That's probably my biggest surprise. All right, they're going to stack them up 2 by 2. We're on the nose of Garrett Maines. We're going to watch from the start as they look for the green flag. All right, guys, who's your picks here tonight for this one now that the field has shrunk just a little bit? Let me know in the chat. You know what I just realized? That this there's a little bit of a gap there. That's a little better. Yeah, I know it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to go against Maines, isn't it? No fast repairs. No fast repairs. I don't do a lot of races. I don't broadcast a lot with fast repairs. It's hard because what happens is you get that guy that might be a little bit of a squirrel. He gets a fast repair. He goes out there and wrecks the field again. So I tend not to do a lot of series with fast repairs because of that. Nobody wants to broadcast or watch pacing the whole time. The crashes are fun, but they're fun when you get one or two. Garrett said his dad's asleep. All right, looking for the green flag as they're coming to the line this time by through the tri-oval. Let's get ready. 10 laps to go. Garrett Maines leaving. Oh, God. Leading in the number 31. Yes, she has been. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Zachary gives a big push to Garrett coming to the line. Good teamwork there as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Will that third lane form, or will these guys go single file for a couple laps as they organize themselves for those final few lap run? Yeah, definitely. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Garrett Maines leading the way. Here comes the top side. That is Kenneth rolling the top, looking for the lead. Garrett wanted that middle. You can see that went right for the middle. They didn't want the bottom. They didn't want the top. They wanted the middle. They're going to leave that bottom lane open up, take their chances, thinking, knowing that middle lane has more of a push as they come out of turn number 4. These lanes start to organize as we come out of turn 4, looking for the start-finish line. Going to be 9 laps to go this time by, 9 laps to go. And the intensity is definitely starting to rise, and it took them no time to make it through wide again. Heading for turn number 1. Continuing to lead that third lane. Funny thing is here, if that bottom lane doesn't pull up, sometimes that top third lane could be more dominant than that middle lane. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. See kind of with the edge down the back straightaway in that third lane. Garrett Maines is going to get that push in the middle. Top bottom side is starting to come together as Steve leads that into turn number 1 and 2. Steve looking for, 3 and 4. Steve looking for the lead is Kenneth. Oh, Kenneth was gone for a good minute there. In the 30, he's going to move back to the back of the pack. Kenneth is going to move out of the way with that blinking to not screw up the field as they come out of turn number 4, coming to turn number 1 and 2. Looks like Andrew is still lapped down. He needs a little bit of help. He's going to need a caution flag. He is the only car 1 lap down. Back up to the front with Garrett Maines. Leads the way. Steve trying to get that edge on the bottom side. Ooh, that got a little sketchy there. Back there in the back of that middle row as they head towards turn number 3 and 4. Stubbs is smart. Stubbs is pretty smart. He'll come up through. He's at 11th right now. Biding his time. You got to remember, I mean, some of these guys are racing every lap like it's the last lap. It's really, you know, you got 30 laps here, 7 laps of practice, 3 laps of racing. I know I say that every time, but that is so much the truth. Because those last 3 laps of where you set yourself up is way more important than what you did the previous 27 laps, other than staying alive. Turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be 3 wide as Danny has the top side working in that number 6 down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3. Going to be 3 wide all the way through the pack for the most part. As they come out of turn number 4, guys, we're going to be 6 laps to go. It is crunch time. And they're 3 by 3. What do you do? Will somebody try and get a 4th lane to work? Will they make it to the white flag? It was a crazy finish last time we were here last Sunday. Garrett Maines in the middle, continuing to dominate and lead each lap at the start-finish line. These guys are being a lot more aggressive if the second car in line on the top side has not put his temperature too high. Look for him to just get on the back bumper of whoever's leading that row and push them all the way to the front and try and make it to that without the motor blowing up, because that third lane could be the surprise here tonight. Out of turn number 4, coming to the line, it's going to be 5 laps to go as there's still 3 wide. The third lane is doing such a good job. Danny with the edge, but here comes Garrett back forward in the middle lane. Garrett's going to lead this time by about a half a truck as they head into turn number 1 and 2. If you're the second car in line, you got to keep you got to start keeping your temperatures down. That is all. Oh, got a little hairy there. That was awesome, Jessica. I don't know if you guys seen it pop up, but Jessica goes, I know relationships that aren't as tight as these trucks. 100% as these guys split up, they're going to reorganize. This might be dangerous for some of these leaders. Travis, thank you for some of these leaders, these guys are going to get organized. And it's sketchy, Travis, for sure. These guys are going to get organized further back. They're going to have runs. Let's see how they take them as we got 4 laps. We got 2 wrecking down to the infield. Are they going to keep it straight? No caution flag. No caution flag as David Sheets and John Ellis have issues. Oh, yellow did come out. Yellow did come out. We're going to go take a look and see exactly what happened here. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here. We're on John Ellis. Does he? Oh, the 60. Where were you going? Where were you going, bud? Jeff goes to shoot the gap. It is not there by. I don't think that was really there. He tries to shoot that little bit of gap right there. And it closed, and that's what set them down. So caution flag, second caution flag of the night. We're going to get a shootout here. Green light checker. What a contact, right? All right. So the caution flag out for the second time tonight. Gonna get a green. That wasn't intentional. He tried. The afterwards might have looked a little intentional, PJ. The coming back out on the track, but the actual contact. I don't know why he took that move. It probably wasn't the smartest move, especially with as many laps that were left. But you know, it's go time for a lot of these guys. We've got a few guys coming on pit road. Chris is on pit road. John on pit road. David Sheets decides to stay out in the 03 or 06, sorry. But we still got quite a few trucks in contention here, as Garrett Maines, I believe, is our leader. I know, oh, maybe Danny is. I don't know. Doesn't tell me. Tells me Danny is, but that's, oh, look who's coming back on the lead lap. The 06 of Andrew coming back on the lead lap. He's going to be excited about that one. Let's give him a little bit of TV time. He needs some TV time. He needs some TV time. Let's see.
You there, Keenan?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
Hold on a minute.
Well, you totally blinked. I didn't know where you were at. And you reappeared with a 4 wide.
Hold on.
Exactly. I seen myself blink. As I did, I went close to the wall as I could. I knew eventually, a few seconds you guys were right up here, right behind me.
They're talking about that incident.
All right, cool. I didn't want to. I mean, I don't want you to think I took you 4 wide there.
No. That was all me. I blinked out.
Hey, you're on the lead lap.
Yeah!
You gonna send it? You gonna send it?
Thank you, Internet.
Oh, of course.
I figured I'd give you a hard time. Why'd you start on the?
Yeah,
why'd you start in the pits?
Today, it seems like it's working.
I
I
accidentally. I was gonna grid the last second, just for any late racing fees. And I
Uh-huh.
thought I had my timing right because I was texting, and I joined at the last second after gridding was over. So I'm like, shit.
You do that a lot, don't you?
Last week I did. I was hoping for a big wreck,
What color is your hair?
and
Is
never
it
got
blonde?
it.
Is your hair blonde?
No, brown.
All right, bud. Good luck. I just had to give you a hard time.
Thanks. Don't worry. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right. We'll see. Later, bud.
Victory lane.
Andrew, with all that confidence here tonight, just had to pull him on, and he's pretty fun. I want to be able to hear these guys, so I can know what's going on. So I'm going to turn this back on. Ian, thank you for the like. We're out here having a little bit of fun. I took Andrew away from you for a second, but we're going to jump back up to the front. Are we one to go? Let's see. Let's go find out. Looks like we are one to go. Going green flag this time by for the first attempt at a green-white checker. Ian, who do you think's going to win this one? I know you just care about a good show. I think it's been pretty good so far, and it was Danny in the lead. But Garrett Main's exactly where he wants to be on the outside with Zachary pushing. Zachary's been a great pusher here tonight. Wow, I just realized Garrett is only 800 away from that 10K mark on the I rating. I don't care what you're in. That is an impressive number regardless of what you run. As they come down the back straightaway, Danny's going to lead it on the inside. Garrett Main's on the outside. 2-lap shootout here tonight. 2-lap shootout here tonight. Troy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. I definitely appreciate you guys coming in and enjoying some racing with us. I know it's been a long night. 3 broadcasts. Always a long night with the 3 broadcasts. But you guys sticking it out with me for the most part here. Definitely appreciate it, as we are going to go green flag this time by as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Look at that. We got some likes over there on YouTube. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. You guys are hammering out the likes on YouTube. I wish it told me who liked what so I could thank you. I know Baker's mom. I'm sure Rob. Jessica, I'm sure. Dottie, I'm pretty sure you did. You made some comments. So, going green flag as they come out of turn number 4. Who's your picks? Let me know in the chat. Do you still pick Mains, or is there somebody else you think might be the wild card here? We're going to see 3 wide racing pretty quick, I imagine, as these guys are going to try and get organized and get for the win and get themselves in position of the line that they want to lead as the green flag's about to come out. In the Geico restart zone, green flag comes out. Big jump on the outside by Garrett Mains as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. These guys trying to get organized. Here comes the 3rd lane as we have one car 60. Tries to waste no time. That is Jeff up on the high side as we got a little bit of a tandem between Garrett and Zach. I don't know if that's a good thing. 2 cars are definitely not faster than the pack. These guys might get run up on as they head down the back straightaway. Lucky for them, there's still a lot of time as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Will we make it to the white flag, or are we going to get another big one as they head through 3 and 4? Danny on the inside now has the edge as he got the run. Like I said, they might have been out there a little too soon. Danny slides up. Garrett goes higher. Big wreck in the back. Yellow flag comes out. Big wreck in the back of the pack. Oh, the big one happened. Let's go take a look and see. Oops. Wrong one. All right, so we're going to go take a better look at this one. A lot of side drafting going on here. Honestly, I don't know why the green and black truck wasn't up a little bit higher here. You don't want to let these guys side draft. You're giving them plenty of room. Moves up the track there. Andrew! Oh! No, Andrew died. That was just a timing thing. A little bit of a side trap at the tap. Oh my God, Andrew with a big hit on the inside wall. Let's go. Let's go in the cockpit. Andrew was going to ride absolutely clobbered inside. Nowhere to go. Boom. Oh man, they're getting salty about that start. Let's go take a look at the start. All right, so we're going to go jump on board with the 60. Oh my God. He did set way back. Everybody from the third row back sat way back. Yeah, he planned on it. So Jeff definitely laid back on that start. I was hoping for the white that time by too, Ox. Yeah, so they were talking about the 60 sitting back. He definitely sat back and tried to time that start. Some people were unhappy about that. We'll see what happens there, but definitely not what we wanted to see with that caution flag, as we got a couple of good cars definitely knocked out of that one. So caution flag is out. We're going to try another green-white checker. Yeah. So Ian says he's going to let that one slide. It was definitely pushing it. It was close, but no penalty on that start. I'm listening to the... Yeah, some of them are definitely saving a little bit here. Garrett is not one of them. Yeah, so we're working lap number 32. PJ, how many laps do they get under green in the trucks? I know you know. I think it's what, about normally 30. You can get somewhere between 32 and 35 laps. I think it's what the average is. Now they have ran, some of these are caution flag laps, so they got to be pushing it. If we get another green white checker, all right. So it is going to be one to go. They're going to stack them up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag this time by. Looking for the green flag this time by. Danny on the inside. Garrett Maines up high. Great start by Maines and Zach, but that definitely cost him as the field caught him. And there wasn't a whole lot they could do. We're going to see what happens this time. Will they get the same kind of jump? I don't think you want to get out there that far, like they did last time. All right, guys. These caution laps are brutal. Not anything that anybody's doing wrong, but man, I'm so used to dirt. Except Dirt Bristol. Dirt Bristol's got brutal cautions. But guys, make sure you stay tuned. We got some dirt and some asphalt news coming up this week, including more information on the late model asphalt league that we're doing, plus some big, long dirt races coming up. Gonna give you guys more information on that. You could probably see some of that chit chat we've been having on Facebook. But stay tuned on Facebook for some more announcements, or in my Discord. You can click the link in the description on Facebook or YouTube if you want to keep an eye on the Discord. But we are gonna go green flag as the pace car is in. Looking for the green flag, green white checker attempt number 2 as they head to the trioval. All right, we're going to jump on board with Schilling, I think. Jump on board with Schilling as they take the green flag. Just kind of look what it's like to get on these starts. Green flag is out. What a time. Both the leaders going at the same exact time. The biggest thing here is and Garrett is so organized on these starts. And sometimes I think it costs as we head through turn number 1 and 2 to see how aggressive Schilling's got to get on the back bumper of the number 6 of Danny and push them towards the front as they come down the back straightaway. Who's the underdog moving for? Well, most people are gone. Garrett Maines is definitely by far the favorite in the 31 out front. I mean, Danny's got to be one of the underdogs down on the bottom. Danny probably is the underdog in that number 6, leading the bottom row as they head through 3 and 4. Big Wreck took a lot of contenders out of this one as they come on a turn at number 4, looking for the start-finish line. White flag is in the air. Always room for Stubbs. Stubbs is in a good spot right now. He is in a good spot. Look for him to try and make a move. He will take it 3 wide as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Maybe he can find an opening in the middle. That's what I would be looking for. If they drift a little bit, I am taking that middle side for sure. He's going to go to the bottom. Down the back straightaway, looking for a place to go, looking for a home. We got a 7-car battle for the lead, heading towards turn number 3. Led by Garrett Maines on the high side. Danny down low into turn number 3. Going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. Middle lane usually wins that drag race, but will somebody jump out? Who's going to push the best? Out of turn number 4. The 95 of Jason Schilling needs to get on the back of Danny. Give him the push of a life as they come out of the trioval, looking for the start-finish line. Who's going to win it? It's going to be Garrett, Danny, Zach, Steve, and Jason for your top 5. Good run down to the center. Good clean run. Nobody too pushy as we get a great win here tonight. These guys are going to come out. Let's go ahead and pull up the results once everybody crosses the line. Let's see, where is the results? I'll wait for it so I can... Just waiting for those results to pop up so that I can go ahead and choose them. Garrett Maines with a big win here tonight. Nice finish for sure, Boo. Were you hoping for the big one, PJ? All right, so tonight's winner, Zaxxon is definitely celebrate. Tonight's winner is going to be Garrett Maines, Danny second, Zachary in third, Steven in that 4th position, Schilling in 5th, Kenneth in 6th. It's going to be Timothy in that 7th position, Nash in 8th, John in 9th. Chris in 10th, David Sheets 11th, Jeff 12th, Andrew 13th, Brian 14th, Mark in 15th, Sean Hill 16th, Baker 17th, Nick Fuller 18th, and Ambrose did not start in that 19th position. Let's go talk to our top finishers as they're going to be bang off each other. Steve in that 4th position. Let's go see who's in the rating lead. No one. No one's in there. I see Garrett. I need to know. Just waiting to see if these guys get in here. You got a Purdy truck. All right. I don't know who's who here. Is this Zach? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out who is who. Appreciate it, Jessica. Appreciate it. I'm just waiting for everybody to get in. The only person I see up in there that I know for sure is going to be Garrett. And I'm probably just going to pull him in and ask questions because, when they don't have the regular name in Discord, it's kind of hard to. All right, sorry, just waiting for everybody to get in here. We're probably just going to pull in Garrett Maines as a start. All right, Garrett. I stole you because I heard you wanted to go to bed.
No.
Man, what a run here tonight. That middle lane is just so dominant here.
It is, and there at the end, I had Lima and Korosek behind me, and I knew that was going to be the place to be. Especially I didn't think there were enough cars to be able to form up that top. I was surprised by how well the bottom got formed up, but there was just, at the end of the day, you saw, top prevailed. Just not quite enough, but it's still a good night. We got the win, and thankfully, it all panned out for us there. Throughout the whole race, we were kind of right there at the front, trying to maintain. So overall, no complaints there. Is fun brawl throughout.
Yeah, definitely fun. Hold on one second. Chris, yes, definitely got a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow, starting at 8. But yeah, so I was watching the top lane. The third lane was definitely forward. Bottom lane always seems to have the disadvantage. But that third lane, even when you're in the middle lane, it's got to be intimidating sometimes because if you get two people that are willing to push really hard at the end, that top lane could be as good as the middle.
Oh, it can be better. In fact, I would almost argue it is. But the problem is there was nobody left at the end, so you couldn't really go up there when you got 3 cars nose to tail. There just wasn't enough energy. But throughout that race, it was all about who could time the run to the top to get back to the front, and the bottom was always there because nobody was willing to clear down to it. So it was that was the first, or this is the first build where nobody wants the bottom to the point where the bottom stays relevant because it goes back and forth, but nobody's going to bury you down there because there's no point.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now there was one more question that I had because I was yelling at Timothy to take it, but when you guys go into turn 3 there on the final lap, obviously you're staying up a little bit high because you don't want the side draft from the bottom lane. But everybody kind of follows you and almost leaves the middle lane wide open. And one person, if they hit that middle lane coming out of 4 right, can make the run. Was that a concern for you?
I wasn't super concerned. If I'm watching the replay back on the white flag, the positioning of the cars, if any of us had gone there, the whole top line would have died. Because it was a 4v3, us 3 on the top had no choice. If any of us decided to go somewhere else, none of us were going to finish in the top 4.
Look,
so it was a situation.
We probably would have all died if I was in Timothy's spot because I would have taken that middle because it opened up. It did open up for a second there, and I'm like,
yeah.
take it.
It was briefly available, but if we had done anything different, we couldn't move down to defend it, or we would have got the side draft. And so we were just trying to maintain as much momentum as possible and just get that on exit. And that's that's what we got. And you could see I got clear as a result, but it just nobody could really do much more than that. It was so many cars that had been wrecked at that point. There was just no energy left in the field, and everybody had to commit to one lane or the other and hope something went wrong if you weren't up front.
For sure. Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to Friends Family Sponsors?
Yeah, absolutely. Got to give a huge shout out to Cover Seal, Bucked Up, MCU Body, Linux, the guys at FGR Excel, Victory One, and Ryko for all their support this season. And shout out to Lima and Korosek for the great push in there. And shout out to John as well. I know he didn't get to get up there at the end, but he was there the whole race, right there, waiting just in case something happened. So,
For sure.
big thank you to him as well.
Well, great run, and I'm sure I'll talk to you again.
Yes, sir. Hopefully.
All right, so Garrett Maines with the win here tonight. We're doing a little bit different because everybody wasn't in Discord, so we're gonna go ahead and talk to Danny. Man, Danny, you almost pulled the upset tonight.
Yeah, that was close. That was fun.
You know, Schilling was probably just a little too far away from you out of 4. He really needed to be on that back bumper, but man, tell me what it was like and how intense it was when you guys were running, coming to the white flag and just, door to door with Garrett Maines trying to race for that win here tonight.
Oh, it was very exciting. My heart's still kind of pumping, but it's always fun to race against someone as good as Garrett. At least try to beat him. Maybe I'll get him next time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely a great run. I mean, the great thing about Dega is it does put you in a different level with some of these guys, but you definitely held your own. And I mean, you grind and grind and grind and run a lot of these races. You end up with a lot of bad luck. It's got to feel good to come home with a little bit of money and a second place finish.
Yep, I agree with that. I appreciate it.
No problem. Well, great run. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Jason there at the end for pushing me. Did a great job. I wouldn't have got that close if it wasn't for him. That'd be about it. I appreciate everything you do and what Ian does.
For sure. Well, go enjoy the second place finish, and I know I'll see you at the next one.
All right, thank you.
No problem, bud. Well, if I ever need a pusher, I know who I'm hiring. Man.
Hey, man.
What a run here tonight. I know you led a few laps early on, but man, you got hooked up with Garrett and pushed the heck out of him. I mean, I don't think there was a lap. There's very few laps that he didn't lead when you were behind him.
Oh yeah. We were working with Garrett tonight, and I'll run wherever, but I prefer pushing. So
Yeah,
it just ended up like that.
I personally prefer moving forward, and pushing is usually moving forward.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely get what you're saying. I just feel like I'm in more control when I'm looking forward and not having to feel behind me. So I definitely understand what you're saying. Tell me about that. I mean, you're stuck in the middle the whole race, a 3, sometimes 4 wide. I mean, that had to be a little bit nerve wracking for you.
Yeah, the temps were a bit hot tonight, and normally when I manage, I'm in the orange the whole time managing. That's just how I do it. But tonight I was hitting 290 a lot of the laps in a row when the third line was pushing, trying to get a car down or truck down. I was really trying to make sure they didn't come down, and I was getting hot doing it, but I was able to cool it, in the corners, which I think is what you need to do. If you stay red for the whole lap, thing's gonna pop. It could pop at any second, but it's definitely a lot of drivers were risking it, so it ended up well though.
Yeah, and when you're in the outside lanes, any of the outside lanes, there's definitely more pushing going on because you have to, because you're taking the longer way around the track.
Oh yeah, longer, more fuel. It's more wear on the tires. If there's a wreck, all the cars go up. So everything is against you when you're up there.
Now I do have to ask you that. Now I should ask Garrett because he was leading a lot of it. Were you worried about gas at the end of that one? Because I mean, you guys had to be pushing it awful close on that second green white checker.
Yeah, if it went one more green white checker, it depends. If on the second green white checker, if it was a yellow out right before the yellow or the white flag, I don't think we would have made it. But it was definitely close. I ran out of fuel. Burning it down at the end, but
yeah,
it's close. Yeah, it's definitely. I think I had like a lap of fuel left.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, man. Just a shout out to Garrett, Steve. The guys I was running with. Shout out to Dale Cup, and I want to give a shout out to the Jimmy Crows Dash for Cash.
Well, go enjoy the third place finish, and maybe I'll see you at another one.
All right, thank you, sir.
No
Have
problem.
A good one.
You too. Zach with a phenomenal finish here tonight. This is going to be it for tonight. We're going to call it a night. Wow, Sundays can be rough sometimes, but we made it through. And guys, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.